Hi, this is David, and in this video I'm going to go over the removing unsubs feature of the AW Automate software. So if we look at, go to the browser only and show you what the problem is. Now if you look at all my lists, you'll see that I have a fair few. Not all of them are active. I have made quite a few for testing this software. But if you notice down at the bottom, I have 783 active subscribers, 49 unsubscribed people, giving a total of 832. Now the way that Aweber works is that I'm charged based on the 832, even though I can only email 783 of them. So I want to delete all the unsubscribes off my list so that I'm not being charged for them. It doesn't really matter unless you're at the boundary for the next payment level. So another thing to notice is that I have the unsubscribes are spread out on a lot of different lists. So if I wanted to delete the unsubscribes manually, what I'd have to do is go to the first list that's got unsubscribes, click it, select, in fact I'll just do it for demonstration. I have to select that, click subscribers, click unsubscribed. They're both me, so that's fine. And select them both, delete them, and back to home. Figure out which one the next one is that's got unsubs, which is this one here, and so on and so on. Now they've got hundreds of lists, and I've spoken to people that have got hundreds of lists. That's not ideal, so let me just go back to the top one so that it's as it started. So let's go and look at how you do it with the AW Automate software. Okay, so first things first. If you haven't already done so, make sure you back up your lists. If you're going to be deleting anything off your lists, make sure you've got a backup first of all, just in case you change your mind later. Okay, so tick the delete unsubs. Click the box to confirm that you have made a backup. That's just to remind you to do it, really. Now there's two ways that you can do it. Number one, you can do them one list at a time using the blue button, or you can delete them all at once using the red button. Let's go through the manual one first. So if I click scan for unsubs, what it's going to do is go to the first one, which was the 25 traffic free. You notice down at the bottom here, you'll see that it's selected the first two that I did. Tell me that unsubs are found. If I then click OK, I have three different options. I can either click delete unsubs now, in which case it'll do exactly what I did in the manual version. I can continue without deleting, or I can stop the script. Continuing without deleting just moves on to the next list that has unsubs without actually deleting these ones. If I was to delete the unsubs now, it would delete these two and move on to the next one that has unsubs. So I'll just stop the script at the moment, it'll go back to the beginning. And again I'm going to reset the list. Okay, so once again, go to delete unsubs. I've already ticked the box to say that I have backed it up. And let's look at clearing all the unsubs at once. Let's just click the button and see what happens. Let's go to browser only. So it's selected the first one. Now I'm just standing back from my computer now. So set them for delete. And remember, you don't actually need to click any buttons on the screen. So it's moving to my next list that has unsubs. And it will just continue like that until it gets to the final list. Okay, we're coming down to the last list or two now. Remember, it goes straight to lists that already have unsubscribes on them, so it doesn't bother going through any of the ones that don't. So if you have hundreds of lists, this is going to be very helpful. Okay, all list check. So basically what this means is I could have gone away for a coffee and just left this running in the background, and by the time I come back I have deleted all my unsubscribes. Now something to note is that it sometimes takes a wee while to show up in Aweber that the unsubscribes have actually been deleted. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, let's have a look and see if they're all away. As you can see, they haven't actually been removed from the homepage stats just yet, so it's still showing 49. However, if I was to pick one of them, it's supposed to have one unsub at the moment, and go into the subscribers, ask it to show unsubscribed, you'll notice that there aren't any at the moment. Okay, so for some reason, and it's to do with Aweber, not my software, it does take a wee while to catch up. Okay, but within the next hour or so that should all read 0. Okay, so if you go through and clear out your unsubscribes once a month or once a week, depending on how many unsubscribes that you get, this will help to keep your list clean and to make sure you're not being charged any more than you need to. Okay, so thanks for watching that video, and talk to you in the next.